Notice anything different? This is what life is like for someone with a hearing impairment.
As our creed says, to those whom my life may touch in slight measure, may I give graciously of what is mine. Delta Zeta is committed to giving our time and energy to our national philanthropy, speech and hearing.
Nationally, Delta Zeta supports the Starkey Hearing Foundation, an organization that travels the world in pursuit of its mission so the world may hear. Globally, 360 million people have hearing loss, and less than 3% of them can afford hearing aids. This is why we find it so important to give to Starkey. Delta Zeta nationally has pledged to give $5 million over 5 years to the Starkey Hearing Foundation, a big goal with an even bigger impact. We're doing our part to help bring the gift of hearing to those who would otherwise live in the isolation of a silent world.
When you think about that impact that you can have from hearing and what you can't do if you can't hear, it makes you really appreciate special gifts that we have that we don't even consider a gift. And in Delta Zeta, part of our creed is giving graciously to one another. And through our partnership with Starkey, we're looking to expand our concept of changing one life at a time.
This has been just an amazing journey. We're seeing and witnessing people hearing for the very first time. There's nothing like it.
Hello, how are you today? The thing we want to do is give the best hearing. Our goal is to make that person hear good so they can be part of their family, their community, and be all they can be.
It's so important for the Starkey Hearing Foundation to have partners like Delta Zeta. It's the good spirit and the warm and caring attitude that helps us be able to give our gifts.
Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? When you turn on one of the hearing aids and they hear your voice, their eyes light up and they're beaming and singing. It's unbelievable.
And it's hard to describe how emotional and how special this experience is. You get to see the impact you have on someone's life instantly.
Life is about giving to others and helping others along the way. This is what Starkey and Delta Zeta are all about.
The power of Delta Zeta is so great. They're very purpose-driven. Anything they turn their attention to, they get done. So we're happy to have them as partners, and I think the possibilities are endless with our partnership.
We're not going anywhere. We're always going to be a partner with Starkey, and the partnership is going to do more than grow. It's going to keep changing and evolving because we want to change the world as well.
Good job.
Every fall, our chapter at the University of South Carolina holds a 5K race, Turtle Trot, to raise money for Starkey Hearing. This event is a fun way to involve both sisters and the community in raising awareness of hearing disabilities while raising money for this cause. This past year, we were able to donate nearly $40,000 to the Starkey Hearing Foundation from funds raised for our Turtle Trot event. In the spring, we also host a human foosball tournament, which is a life-size game of human foosball. Our members both play in the tournament and sign up teams of 5 from all over the community. This past spring, we raised nearly $5,000 for the Starkey Hearing Foundation at this event. Locally, Delta Zeta supports Brennan Elementary School's Speech and Hearing Program, which is a public school program for children with speech and hearing impairments. Once a month, our sisters join Brennan's speech and hearing impaired classroom for a morning of crafts and activities. Our Delta Zeta sisters enjoy getting this tangible opportunity to support our philanthropy.
When you walk into the classroom, the children's faces just light up. They're so excited that we're there. One little boy, every single time that I go, he clings to me as soon as I walk into the classroom. So you learn a lot while you're there. The children teach you sign language, or you communicate through pointing and laughing. There's a lot of laughter that goes on. It's a lot of fun.
Aside from speech and hearing, our chapter hosts a local philanthropy event that is close to our hearts. Every winter, we hold the Sweet Caroline Bone Marrow Drive in memory of our sister, Caroline Terry, who passed away from leukemia in 2005. The event was started when Caroline's Delta Zeta sisters set out to find a bone marrow match for her after she was diagnosed. To honor Caroline's legacy, Delta Zeta continues this event. This year, we added 500 names to the National Marrow Donor Registry. Since the event began, we have added over 4,000 potential donors.
I joined the National Bone Marrow Registry my freshman year during Sweet Caroline Bone Marrow and Blood Drive. And at the time when I joined the registry, I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think that there'd be a way that out of all of the people on the registry that I may receive an email or a call. But less than a year later, I received a call that I may be a potential match for a man with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And after donating a small portion of my blood, it was determined that I was the closest match for donation. So within a month of the original email, I went up to UNC Chapel Hill and donated my stem cells. It's been 2 years since my donation, and the last I've heard, my patient was doing well and had actually been released from the hospital and gone home to spend the rest of his recovery with his family. So it's great to be able to see them with their families and kind of the people, and put like a face, the type of people that really need our help. And it's great that as a part of Delta Zeta, I was able to contribute to that. On campus, Delta Zetas are active in helping the community. Many of our members hold leadership positions in Relay for Life, USC Dance Marathon, and Up Till Dawn. In whatever way they choose, Delta Zetas truly give graciously.